Yeah, hi there, and these comments are to one of my online students, and congratulations. Thank you for joining my course. I'm happy to have you as one of my students. So let's see what you said here. You said, I would change this to I took the TOEFL IBT not before 4 months. You want to say 4 months ago. And then you scored 18 reading, 20 listening, 18 speaking, and 15 writing for a total of 71. You say, I need to score 85 in 1 month. It's not going to happen. You can't do that. That's too high of a score for just 30 days of practice. You have a lot of language issues that you need to solve. You say, I know that my writing is weak. And then you might want to do this. Can you give me tips to improve it quickly? No. There's nothing that you can do in 30 days it's really going to make a big difference here. You're probably looking here at least 3 to 5 months of practice. I'm being honest with you. Anybody who tells you when they talk to me, I'm going to be honest. So first of all, you need to be working in my online course. Here's my recommendation. I would try to spend about 3 to 4 hours every day for the next 3 to 5 months. And then you will get where you need to be, but it's going to be very, very hard, if not impossible, to make all your improvements in just 30 days. So the comments I'm giving you is long-term things. My recommendation for you, first of all, is to go through the vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation sections of my course. I would do that first. So I'll put it here. This is what I recommend first. Do this first. I can help you with your speaking. My goal is to help you get higher than 26 on the speaking, right? So as you go through these 3 sections, you'll see there's a lot of practice exercises. It's not just tips, but it's helping you to build your academic English language ability. So complete these lessons first. Then you can go through the listening and the reading sections of my course. You will see I have 40 listening practice tests. I have 70 speed reading practice tests in the reading part of my course. So here's what I want you to do when you do listening and reading practice. There's 3 things you want to do. First of all, when you're doing the listening and reading practice, make sure you're taking down notes, and your notes will become more and more complete as you practice, but get it in note form, the main and the most important supporting points of the listening and the reading passages. You want to do that first. Then, using your notes, of course, you can answer the comprehension questions after the listening and reading practice test. You can answer those questions to see what percent of the answers you're getting correct. Now, once you've done that, for each practice test, I want you to write, not for everyone, but I want you to write at least 3 academic summaries each week of the listening and the reading practice tests that you're practicing. The summary should be about 250 words. So do 3 of these 250 word summaries each week. I don't need to grade it. Nobody needs to grade it, but you need to get comfortable writing about what you're listening and what you're reading. This is important. And as you write it down, believe it or not, you're practicing the vocabulary, you're practicing your grammar, and you're practicing, of course, your integrated writing. Now, in addition to writing about the information, you should also be speaking about these listening and reading passages. My recommendation in this case is to record yourself doing 3 to 5 oral summaries each week. Each oral summary should be about 60 seconds. Now, you're also speaking about this information. Again, you're using vocabulary, you're using grammar, you're also practicing integrated speaking. So you should do this next. That's the next thing you do. The third thing you want to do is to go through the writing and the speaking sections of my course. Now remember, a lot of online courses don't allow this, But as one of my students, when you complete your pronunciation pre-test, you can send it to me by email. I will listen to it. And I will actually give you feedback, audio feedback to help you improve. All right? So as you do writing and speaking, you can also send me writing and speaking practice tests on a daily basis, and I will also provide you feedback. So if you can go through, first of all, vocabulary, pronunciation, and grammar, and then you do listening and reading, you do this next, and then writing and speaking, and my guess is it'll probably take you between 3 and 5 months. If you're patient and you follow my plan, you will be able to get 85, but probably not in 1 month. That is simply not enough time. Now, what I recommend that you do is, once you've finished all of my lessons, remember I have over 700 lessons to help you. My recommendation is you can take a full-length TOEFL IBT practice test. You can take one of these. The purpose of taking the practice test really is 3 things. Number 1, obviously, you can mark your progress. You want to see on this practice test how close your score is to 85. That's the first thing. Now, the second benefit of taking a full-length IBT practice test is you get used to the structure and the format of the TOEFL exam. That's also important. The third benefit of taking a 5-hour TOEFL IBT practice test is you get used to the 5 hours of testing, and you build your strength and stamina and your concentration that you need for those 5 hours, and that's also beneficial. Now, if your score here is close to 85 or higher, then you know you are ready to take the official TOEFL exam. So I would not spend the $200 on the actual TOEFL exam until you've taken a full-length practice test. And remember that my course doesn't offer the practice test. However, if you go to the 8th section of my course, you will see a link to another website called ScoreNexus. And they actually offer these full-length IBT practice tests. They're between $30 and $40 for one practice test, and the owner will score all 6 of your speaking tasks. He will score both of your writing tasks, and you'll get an overall score and then subtotal scores, so you can see what your improvements are in your speaking and also your writing areas. And that's my plan for you. I apologize for being so direct, but I just want to be honest with you. So many students, they try to get improvements so quickly, and they're not patient enough, and they try to do everything all at once, and they don't actually improve their English the way they need to get the results. If you follow my plan, you stick with my plan for 3 to 5 months, you will be able to improve your English to reach your goal. Remember, my recommendation is 3 to 4 hours every day for 3 to 5 months. And that's going to help you improve your TOEFL score from 71 to 85. And guess what? I mean, think about it. It's not maybe easy to hear what I'm telling you here, but you could go to an intensive English program and you could spend thousands and thousands of dollars doing exactly what you can do at my website. So remember, if you follow my plan, there's no need to go to an intensive English program. You can do everything at my website, and you will be able to reach your goal. If you study, you must use the course like I'm telling you to in order to get the results that you seek. All right? Anyway, thank you very much, and happy Thanksgiving to you.